Bonjour heroes, this is a surprise streaming day for this Metal Gear Solid streaming event because I wasn't originally going to stream today because of various personal reasons, but most of them fell to the wayside, so I was able to go ahead and stream at least about 3 hours today. I should be able to go to up to 10, so that's exciting. I get to stream. This is actually where I left off last time. Give me a second while I look at a few things in my dashboard and in my Twitter. If anybody shows up. Alright, I should be ready to go. There should be some items over here, if I remember correctly. Just as ration. Can I crawl under that? Yes, I can. Make it to the other side. I showed that off last time too. That's a future plot point. That's a bomb right there. Last we left, Snake was in a mission over at the tanker to take classified photos of the new Metal Gear scheduled for transport. But something happened, and long story short, like everything fucking blew up, and Snake seemingly died. Cut 2 years later. Alright, well, at least I get this out of the way.
Got
Loading.
your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Oh no, my O2 gauge. I think there's something in here actually. Wasn't there like night vision goggles here? Curious. Oh, there it is. It's hard to see because there's a lot of like ghosting and blurring thermal goggles. Ain't like I can use it now though. Oh, I know what happened. Triangle is the action button, not circle like it is. This was happening to me yesterday as well, and now it's happening to me again. I had kicked these lockers before. That's why they're crooked. Yeah. Oh, run! Those lockers home in on you a little bit. This is a kind of a weird thing. It looks like it says Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear 2, Guns of Patriots. Don't know what the origin of that, if this game was originally be called Guns of Patriots or anything like that. This is kind of like a repeat of the tutorial section that we already saw. because theoretically you could start playing the game from this point, but not your first time to do so. I'm not exactly sure why they gave you a tutorial anyways.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his
5.56s and pineapples.
Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Okay.
Raiden, you should be used to the controls by now. Proceed with your mission. The clock is ticking. Get on the elevator on the far side of this area and get to the upper section of the big shell.
Okay. I guess they know me too well. They don't want me to mess around too much. Don't believe him, says Kenzo in the chat. Oh, I know that booty.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node
That's a weird
to
joke.
gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
True that.
A radar system. Uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will
Triangle,
take
not
care of the
circle.
security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
First I'm gonna get a ration, because I'm a renegade. Yeah.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of
This
the
is kind of a
enemy's
cool coded
equipment.
Why
conversation.
not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
I know those. Yeah, kind of a cool little precursor to a SOP. Baby's SOP. One thing this game does a lot, because you don't play directly as Solid Snake, when you're playing as this writing character, it kind of shows you a contrast of just how badass Solid Snake is. It's almost like you take it for granted while you're controlling him because video game characters are supposed to be badass. Oh, I'm gonna put. My first name is Dar, my last name is Fox. Enter. I'm gonna put my birthday. Let's leave it there. My nationality, USA. Seems good. Download. Every time cutscenes full screen, captures on. I'm gonna try reverse. I've been confusing myself. It's almost as if I'm used to it being not reversed, but I expect it to be reversed. So I've been controlling okay most of the time, but sometimes I fuck it up. I'm gonna try reverse for a while to see how well I can play. But yeah, like how they showed Solid Snake beat all these guys up and Raiden commenting out, oh, this guy must be good.
Good work, Raiden.
To really play up how much of a badass soldier he is.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology.
That's what she said.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Here it goes.
Meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose...
Clearly I don't like
You
it.
need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means,
9 to
Colonel,
5
that I am
job,
not required to follow your
worries,
orders outside
a
of my immediate
boyfriend,
duties.
normal girl.
Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right,
She doesn't.
Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Appropriate. Blah. These guys are gonna wakey soon.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Oh
Be
no.
careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I used to wait for them in that little corner where there's where there was a ration, but this is actually more convenient. They don't really look in here, at least that I remember. It's always possible that I can make a mistake. Ultimate squats. So this game is a little more troublesome with flipping the guards and running, because they actually call for backup if you do that. I'll just do this. I wasn't even sure like I was gonna walk that way. Okay. Inverse camera. That's already kind of an echo of the opening section of the Shadow Moses, where you're in the shipping dock thing, and you have to wait for the elevator to come down.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
This is the rest of the game.
The big shell is
This,
comprised of
this
shells 1
facility.
and 2. Each unit consists
Some people
of a
find it
central
kind of
core and
tedious
6
that
struts
you
surrounding
just run
it.
around in circles,
So
but
the whole thing
I
is
actually
shaped
kind of
like
like the
two
big shell a lot.
hexagons connected end on end.
It almost makes it an open world
And you're on the
in
roof of
a
strut
kind
A,
of way.
Shell 1 at the moment.
Not really open world at all, but you do get to have some choices of which direction you want to go.
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Roger. Is this a bandage? Yeah. Bandages, I explained last time that there's some sort of bleeding mechanic. Once your health drops a certain percentage, it turns orange and starts to drain until you're left with like 1 HP. That bird just shot on me. And when that happens, you gotta crouch down like so and let it recharge till it turns blue again. But you can use a bandage to just stop the bleeding altogether. They're not that useful, honestly, because if you stop the bleeding, then you can't recharge your health. This is a... Oops, there you go. Look, see? I'm all messed up. This is bird poop, and you could slip on it, like so. One of the famous Easter eggs the game has. Because it's pretty likely for you to slip on this type of bird poop. So most people came across it. Less people came across this though. Looking up and waiting for a bird to poop on you. This guy might want to do it. Nope, he didn't do it. Is he gonna do it now? Alright, where are the majority of the birds at? He's circling overhead. A little bit of poop. Let me use the work that I'm on this thing. Oh, there it was. You wasted it. More. More. Poop me more. Oh, the other guy did it. Surprise attack. Yep. That'd be some bird poop on my face. Can't shake it off. Ronnie and Jen were telling me something. That if I hang off the sledge and I jump off, I could kill myself and get a unique game over screen. I feel like I've done that and I've never seen that. But I'm going to go ahead and try. Because I know for sure that I've died on here.
Right, what's wrong?
Okay, yeah, that is pretty unique.
Raiden!
And that's the game over sequence for the plan chapter. You get this mission failed screen. I gotta collect the bandages again. I gotta slip on the poop again, and I gotta get pooped in my face again. I gotta do everything again. Yeah. Some people get stuck there sometimes.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
The huge. In future moments when you your Claymore mines there. Raiden can flip down the stairs, unlike Snake. If you try to flip down the stairs, he would
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first
fall and
floor
get
to
hurt.
you, okay? Understood.
Yeah.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
You know, the button you use for punches. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Konami eyes. Later on, you get access to the red room over there. What was that noise? Still don't got the M9. This is kind of cool. You get civilian cameras in all the areas. Let me save with this lady now. X to confirm. I'm gonna be all mixed up. All my controls are topsy-turvy.
What's up, Jack?
Save.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
Here we
That
go.
again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate.
Could be in a life or
I
death
need all the
mission.
help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
That was kind of dangerous. You probably could have seen me. Still not doing it right. So the thing about me playing this game, I'm used to not being inverted, even though I play every other game inverted. It's weird how my brain sets up like a gameplay profile for separate games.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
You can sort of see where Colonel
Face
Campbell's
any
model ends right
waist-high
there
railing
on the left
and
side.
push the action button to clear the railing and
You
hang
can see
over
that
the
there's
side.
normal Colonel right there.
Once there, you can move
In the documents of
sideways
Metal Gear
while
Solid 2, you
keeping out
can
of
just see
enemy
all the
sight.
character models and spin
All right.
around, zoom
I'm
in.
giving it a try.
Don't
And his
forget
character model is
the
just
grip
bust.
gauge.
He
It
doesn't have,
will
like,
keep
legs
decreasing
or-
during a
or
hanging
arms.
maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Oh,
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president.
Is he safe?
He is safe.
What about the package?
Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package.
Easy
money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home.
Roger that. Holy!
Alpha Zero, report.
Damn it! Cover the president!
Come in, Alpha Zero.
This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that...
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is
Alpha,
in danger. Hit the struck
respond.
B now.
Ooh. I shouldn't have done it like that. The guy could have turned around way sooner. This may be scripted. There it is. If I was going for like a lethal run, which I'm trying to do non-lethal, I would have just like ran up behind him, jumped over the things, jumped over the grates and made noise, and then choked him out. Because if I just try and flip him, he called for backup. I could probably make it to the other side of the door, but to the other side of the bridge and make it to the door, and that negates the backup. But I usually rather not. Bum 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 bum. This is always supposed to be like a repeat of the Cyborg Ninja Gory Hallway, although it's nowhere near as good. But this is cool because you get the You get the River Boy Pliskin. That's a great scream, by the way. I wonder if the voice actor did that, or if they just got that off of like a sound library. I got freaking the fuck out. That's pretty good voice acting for nobody extra. I don't know, it's the first few times playing, but like when his wrist bleeds, it stains like his clothes, and you can see it. You can see the blood appear on his clothes. And that like arterial spray coming from his neck, like it reaches the roof and it wet the roof, and then it starts puddling off the roof, like it starts dripping blood from the roof. That's kind of like a cool detail.
What's going on? Alpha, respond!
And I think, you know, even after this cutscene, when you're still in there, you can look up and see the puddle on the roof, and you can see it dripping. Cool thing.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Phil Lamar, you weirdo. I never really understood this, if he was just that fast, or if Raiden is paralyzed. Never really quite understood why Raiden just stood there and let him get behind him. Maybe he used his vampire eyes to paralyze him. Shawink, shawink. Because Raiden's like a fair maiden. Yeah, but here's the man. Iroquois Pliskin, at your service.
Where is he?
Snake just dented into that wall.
Strange smell.
Snake's like, how rude.
You smell like...
I have certain problems.
It has to
Respiration
be.
problems.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Theoretically, what he's talking about is he's telling Fortune that he found Solid Snake, the real Solid Snake, not the terrorist leader that's saying he saw the snake. Because she believes Solid Snake killed her father. Her father being Scott Doff, the commandant who was telling the speech in the final section of the tankers.
My name is...
My name is
Pliskin. Iroquois
My name's
Pliskin. Lieutenant junior grade.
I mean, Lieutenant junior grade. What up, guy?
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
Lieutenant junior grade.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced...
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
All military is mind control.
Right.
Blah, there I said it.
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere
Who's
else.
talking about being
I
wired with
see.
nanomachines?
You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
I'm already a fan.
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
Handsome. A prisoner?
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
Pulled it
No,
out.
he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just dead cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can
Such
patch into your
weird
frequency.
skinny fingers. That's kind of weird. They look super fat there, but they're super skinny there.
What's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out.
Maybe I'll
someday.
find out someday.
I wish my hands made sound effects like that when I weighed them. Oh, on this face, that snake. $180.
He's asleep? How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? Wish I were that relaxed. He's still sleeping.
Liquid!
Huh?
That's pretty good.
Wish I were that relaxed. How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? Wish I were that relaxed. He's asleep? Wish I were that relaxed.
I recall there being one where he says Merrill. Oh, disclaimer. I mean, spoiler alert. I'll be back here in the future. In case you don't know, there is Oh, that's right. I should get the nerd There's a bomb disposal, like, side quest or story arc, whatever, where you gotta go around the place disposing all these bombs. And they're always in set locations, so I know exactly where most of them are. This is another pretty good Easter egg. If you aim your gun at him, he kind of fucking doesn't handle it right.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. What are you trying to do, kid? I wouldn't do that if I were you.
If you shoot him, he actually shoots back. Actually, I shouldn't shoot him from there. I'll shoot him from up here.
What are you trying to do, kid? Damn, kid.
I shot Solid Snake and I survived. He's back to sleep. If you keep shooting him, then he eventually becomes like aggro all the time and he won't stop shooting at you. X, not circle.
How much longer is this guy gonna sleep?
Yeah, I put a bullet in him. Put a bullet in everything.
How much longer is this?
Yeah, maybe he already said tomorrow and I missed. Maybe it's in the same cutscene of maybe it's the same codec conversation that he says liquid. But that's a good one though. The way he says liquid, it's pretty funny. He's a tortured man with a tortured soul. Hey, ration meat. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Gunfire? What can it be? This cutscene's pretty funny. Pretty melodramatic. Well, this character is like the epitome of melodrama. She's like walking melodrama. And that's saying a lot in a game like Metal Gear that has like a lot of melodrama in a lot of different places. US Navy.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades!
Ready.
A dud!
It's a dud.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Oh, I see a doctor in the chat. It's calling this game bad and kind of fucking stupid. Clearly he does not see the appeal of the Fortune. Quick, highway, please. Highway, please. Give me a hand, please. I'm gonna fall, please. Please. Oh, never mind. Maybe next time. No, I can't deny Fortune being stupid. But I think she... Oh, she killed the birdie.
I'm so sorry, my beauties.
Why don't you fucking shoot your crazy laser? If you're so sorry. It's not a laser, it's a railgun. Theoretically, it's shooting actual ballistics. Or... Is ballistic the right word for it? It's shooting actual bullets, but they're not being ignited and propelled by like gunfire. They're being shot out with magnets. I don't know how they work, magnets.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier?
A Harrier?
What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Right. Get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
What are you talking about, you nerd?
But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Right.
That's a weird name.
You're needed on Strut C.
Darfox8 is in the chat, losing his mind about how broken this game is, or how stupid this game is, and how I need to explain why it's a good game. Well, besides it being like Metal Gear and having like all the best things about Metal Gear, like all the Easter eggs and all the... This is something I would always do. I would always just follow the water down. It kind of looked cool because like it would stop moving across the camera. Ooh, pretty. I don't know, I play this game way too much that I couldn't even put in, like, take notice of these stupid little things like that. It just looks like a water pillar. Thermal goggles. Ah, everything's washed out. Despite what you might think of the plot is like very well put together. There's basically a canon of events that's happening on this big show. At certain points, certain characters are doing certain things in certain struts, and it follows this canon really well. There's a lot of attention detail put to like, if Snake was doing this at this time, what happens when you call him? Which Metal Gear Solid 1 had that as well. You know, if Master Miller was Liquid, what happens when you call Master Miller? when Liquid's fighting you in the hind D. You know, a lot of like attention to detail like that. Oh, spoilers! I'll come back here later. Of course, it's fun to just mess around. More. Oh, that's pentamine. Pentamine is the new steady your aim while you're using a sniper rifle drug. What was in part 1? Diazepam? I don't have an M9 yet. I'm not sure why. I think it must be because I get it in strut F, which is the armory strut. After this fairly lengthy cutscene, I'll show you one of the reasons why Metal Gear Solid 2 is good. Until like my 4th or 5th playthrough.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them?
All of them?
That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
You're
Don't go
Pliskin
pointing
got
that
off his
thing
ass.
everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
I'm lecturer at Nav Scolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I really like
I thought
Peter
you
Stillman.
retired.
I like his voice actor and his delivery on
I
these things.
did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
Not sure
And
how.
that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm
What's your name?
Never mind.
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
Oh, Jen's giving me
A
hot
skinny
tips
guy.
for some Easter eggs.
He went in with us.
Where is he?
Gonna
I
do
haven't
it.
seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Those are the orders
So we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not
Noodle
qualified for
C4.
bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust
Oh,
me.
you
You
again?
haven't had
God.
disposal training per se.
Why is she
in
still
VR,
here?
But you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's
This
not
isn't a regular
amateurs.
cutscene. This is a cutscene
What
you
we'll
go look
try
around
here
in.
instead is a temporary freezing measure.
You can see
Here, look at this.
Pliskin there. In the original PS2 version, you couldn't really see Pliskin a lot. When you look to the left, you could probably see his nose. I think later, either Raiden moves or Pliskin steps forward, and then you can see him
This
more.
is a C4 bomb.
But in this HD version, because it's 16:9, you're like, whoa, you can see Pliskin the whole time.
It's live.
And Watermelons
You
too.
can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
That's pretty cool.
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you
There's
leave it
the Lethal
alone,
Weapon
it'll
movie
stay off
where
collision for at least 24 hours.
someone put someone put a bomb
If we had the manpower,
on Murdoch's
I'd recommend complete
toilet,
disposal, but this will have to do. The spray can be used
and then
from several
they're
yards away.
freezing it.
Now check the floor, ceiling,
like that.
walls, under a table,
It's kinda cool.
everywhere. Try to imagine
I
the
forget which one is
locations
part
the
Lethal
bomb
Weapon
would choose.
2.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat
Maybe
Man.
3.
Is there anything
Actually, I
that'll
haven't
help us
seen 3
locate
yet,
the
so it wouldn't be
bombs?
3.
Here, take this with you.
I've seen part of 3.
It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted
Snake
by
is asleep.
C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right.
Snake
I've
is so
established a
serene
link
right
up
now.
with
He
your
just
radar
closes his eyes for
network,
like
so
seconds at a
any
time.
scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to
I
do right
know
after this
Fat
scene.
Man well.
I'm going to follow Snake
I know how
Christian.
into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of
Yeah,
my
you press
own,
R2
and
to hear the
I thought
thoughts.
I found a son in him.
In the
He
coded
had the right
conversations.
stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch.
Pooping.
You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1.
I feel
Another
like
6
we
on
would've
shell
said
2.
vertices, you
A
would've
total
said
of 12
corners.
bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion.
Well, maybe not.
And it's exactly what he would have
Maybe not.
decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Yeah, I did it. The one that was kind of right in falling.
Wins.
I got that game on screen.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
025.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi. It's kind of funny how he drops
That
all those
man's no
clues.
seal.
It's pretty
I
corny
don't even
writing.
think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk.
Snake never talks with these military models except when he's
Normally,
undercover.
team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
Me? But I'm done nothing.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by Kodak from here. Good luck, kid.
If you go into the field, the darkness comes.
Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Clunk. Alright, I got a mission to do. I gotta go see Snake. Let's go. Run like hell. Don't let Snake catch up to you. They know I am. I'm gonna have to double back. I'm just gonna equip this just in case. Oh my god. Damn it. I'm missing up on my tech. Fucking egg. God damn it. All of my tech is going out the window. When was the last time I reloaded? I wonder. This is gonna be the record for the longest. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, never mind, they know why I am. There you go. I forgot about this. Ah. Don't catch me. Oof. Oh wait, I'm bleeding.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut C. Intensify security measures.
There you go. I was gonna say, well, why are these searching the things? I'm gonna look at the chat now, see what they're saying.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
I used 3 rations in that whole escapade. I don't remember this guy's route. Oh! There's vomit in your spaghetti already. Mom's sweater.
Who's there?
Oop, 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 oop. Ignore me.
There.
Oh, no. Let me see.
Ryden, Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician. Follow his orders and disarm the explosives.
Okay, but exactly who is Peter Stillman?
Gotcha. I'll look him up. Hold on a moment.
Make doubly sure you stay out of the enemy's sight.
Really?
If the radar goes offline, the sensor is useless. The C4s will become invisible to you again.
Alright. I might have to do it from inside here. Oh my.
Ryden, Stillman is an authority on bomb disposal. You need all the advice he can give. His frequency should be 140.25. Ryden, Stillman is an authority on bomb disposal. You need all the advice he can give. His frequency should be 140.25.
Oh, wait a second.
It's possible the terrorists...
I just realized this isn't the bathroom I need to be in.
Make doubly sure...
I figured it was the one with the girl inside, but yeah, that doesn't make much sense. I didn't even see the urinals there. Oh my god. That's pretty funny. Damn, I didn't know this guy goes in the bathroom. I should have made a beeline. I guess I could knock him out, but I don't wanna. I should make a beeline towards Strut F. Where's Strut F? F, FB. Okay, I'm definitely going the south direction. Because I want that M9. Ooh, yoink. I think she's more like it.
It's possible the terrorists will attempt to It's possible.
I don't know why it loads to tell me the same thing.
It's possible the terrorists will attempt to destroy the big shell in retaliation for the SEAL strike. Defuse the bomb.
Ryden, where are you? What are you embarrassed about? You're on a mission. Anything goes.
Pliskin.
I've snuck into similar places in the past myself.
Huh?
Let me save. Let me save those 14 alert
Jack,
phases.
do you need to save?
What's important is that nobody's dead.
Jack, when you get home, let's have a homecoming party. Just the two of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll make dinner. Oh, what's wrong?
Well, that sounds good, but how about we eat out at that one restaurant instead? You know, the place that we went to recently with the amazing lobster. I really like that place.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay too. Huh?
Nothing. I just love lobster. Yeah, can't wait. Woohoo!
Well, then I'll make a reservation. Promise me you'll come back safely.
Don't worry.
Woohoo, lobster.
Raiden, I've frozen the first bomb. How are you doing?
I'm behind.
Nothing yet.
Pliskin, what was the exact location of the explosive?
The heliport. It was behind some cargo. Thought I was gonna have some trouble with the patrols, but it was an easy job.
I see.
What's the matter?
Nothing really. Pliskin, just don't let your guard down. Don't relax even after you think you've defused it.
I know that. Raiden, Shell 1's all yours.
Sure.
Don't fuck this up, kid.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Alright, I don't know what direction that guard's gonna go. I guess he's gonna go down the hallway like he did last time, but he might come in here at that point. I'm gonna hide. Ignore me. Woo. Shower. Is there a guard? I could have just shot that out. Alert. Because most video games have this thing where when you run in the opposite direction, if you don't do it in the right way, you kind of do like a rounded turnaround. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me with that camera, because I shouldn't have been caught by that camera because I was outside of its range. Okay. Now I'll see if I can come back and do the kissing in the bathroom, because I gotta come back anyways. Every precaution. Hey, X just came on and he's asking if this is a sneaky mission. No. Kind of just proved that it's not really sneaky. There's a camera here that I would love to shoot out. Oof! Cameras are gonna be my worst nemesis in this run. I'm really trying to be a badass and not run straight to strut F, which is what I should do. Is it over here? So I get the cardboard box. Fuck it, the guy's already coming. Don't see me. I think it's in here. Nope, next one I think. I don't know if the guard could see you through these pipes, so I'm just taking every precaution I can. You guys saw how beastly the cooling spray is?
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of.
The cooling spray saves me from the eternal alert phase.
On the first floor.
You just gotta spray these fuckers in the face until the alert phase ends, and then you're straight.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
By the way, guys, if I don't see if I'm not responding to your chat, it's probably because my chat freezes for a whole like 15-20 minutes for time. Sometimes it lasts like a few seconds. Don't catch me. Alright, I'm pretty sure he can't see you through these pipes. So every once in a while I look towards the chat, and when it looks like you guys haven't been chatting for a while, and it surprises me, like it seems odd to me, at that point I reload the chat. It seems X has just been spamming a bunch of different emoticons. Yes, Strut F, finally. Finally, Strut. I get my M9. I did the elevator. You want me to fall off the elevator again? I did it before, but if you want to see it live on stream, alright, I'll do it. I see Jen crying about it. I wonder if this side is open already. I should have gone for that. Yeah. This game teasing me with its N9. Yes, it's open, but that means there's a guard up here. I'm crouching because I think there's... Ah!
Raiden, are you all right?
Yeah.
Answer me. Raiden!
Raiden! He shouldn't be falling into water though. He should be falling into onto the elevator. Let me cost.
Equipping yourself with Sensor A will bring up a visual representation of the odor of C4s on your radar. It will appear as a mist-like image. C4 is sure to be planted anywhere where there is a response. Search carefully.
Oh, let's call our girl.
Jack, is that you?
No, it's Jack. Who would it be? God.
I looked into Mr. Peter Stillman's file. Full name is Peter Stillman, known as Peg Leg Peter. He
That's
is a
rude.
legendary bomb disposal technician. He is also a longtime instructor at the Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal and a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad. But 5 years ago, he lost his leg in an accident. And since then, he hung up his gloves to focus on being a lecturer. He was called back into service because, as he said, he is the only explosive specialist who can stop Fat Man. Although no longer an active consultant, he is still without a doubt the #1 guy when it comes to disarming explosives. He should be very helpful to you.
Without a doubt. Yeah. Ooh. Could it be? My Mamma Mia here to see me again. Alright, this area is slightly tricky. I could burn a chaff grenade. I only have to worry about the enemy guard. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna Yeah. Oh, he's coming up already. Go! Haha. There we go. When you got items, use them. #1 rule of Metal Gear. If you have items, use them. I just realized I haven't collected a single dog tag in the plant chapter. Good rations, I need rations.
Nothing here.
Fucking finally. This game suddenly became right now. I have the one and only. Whoops. Nothing here. I'm not going out because I don't know where the guys are. Nerd. I just take up to the nerd. So you got the alert debacle of the century. Hopefully that means it's the only alert debacle I will have in this game. Hopefully. This is weird. If I remember my stuff, the guy down there is the one that caused the alerts. Never mind, it's the guy up there.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Ah, I try to be slick about it. And I think it's impossible.
The situation is normal. All clear. Nothing here.
Alright, I'm loaded up with almost everything I can have at this point. Some stun grenades finally.
Freeze!
David R. Paps. Alright, gotta go here kind of quick. Excuse me, I just bumped my mic. That was the CAG. What's wrong? Why don't you call your status report? I'm trying to flip. Alright, I'm gonna wait till they wake everybody up because I don't know where they're gonna come from. Super squats. Alright, they came squats. Alright, they came from the same area, but I've tried to escape areas before. I'm about to leave the area and they come in from the same area that I'm going.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Mika, Pliskin.
Everything's going smoothly over here. I just finished defusing another C4. For some reason, there was one planted on an enemy soldier's back.
Tell me a little more about Dead Cell.
Dead Cell was a shadow unit within the SEALs organization.
Right. They handled surprise raids on vital government facilities, didn't they?
Yes. They were originally put together to check the nation's military security system. The unit was the brainchild of ex-President George Sears. Dead Cell was a secret unit positioned at the opposite end of anti-terrorist outfits such as Delta Force and SEALs.
Were they always a
group of madmen?
Yeah.
No. They got weird when Colonel Jackson, Fortune's husband, was sent to jail.
Sent to jail? For what?
Corruption. He misappropriated government funds.
Sounds like he deserved it.
That's what everybody else thought, except for the members of Dead Cell. They felt the colonel was falsely accused. Fact is, they took the case to the powers that be, but they never managed to reopen the case.
Was there any truth to their claim?
Who knows? Whatever the situation is, Dead Cell's name was tainted.
And Colonel Jackson?
He was being held at Leavenworth.
Was? Meaning he's been released?
Well, in a manner of speaking, the Colonel's dead.
Oh.
Apparently, he lost the will to live and died in prison. The members of Dead Cell snapped with the loss of their leader. They underwent a radical change and became uncontrollable.
And that's why they undertook this terrorist operation.
Seems as good a reason as any.
Stop waking up hard work, you stupid guards. That's all my hard work you're putting to waste. Thanks a lot, guards.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Look at the thing in his face. It's gonna pop off. The easiest game in the world.
Who's there?
Whoopsie daisy. Which way you gonna go, buddy? Freeze!
Kill me.
They get to drop an old Darfox, huh? Not in my match. Not in my watch, Matt D. Huffman.
Be careful, there are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it?
Hey,
Why would it
Mr.
matter
X.
if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No, and whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too, but the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy
Gray
trap?
Fox, it was that
Could
old man.
be. Exercise extreme caution.
Pray more crimes done by man. Wow. Haha. What? What now? What now?
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie.
I said, go back to your
I
own
said it
countries.
was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep
You watched
till
King
morning.
Kong, huh?
If it weren't
Wink,
for that
wink.
coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Take care.
What's Carl Pliskin again? He's always good for a laugh.
That mine detector that you're equipped with displays the location of Claymore mines that aren't visible to the naked eye. It's
So
not
funny.
your run-of-the-mill mine detector. It's the latest model to use the technology developed in a private Mu chem lab.
Whoa.
It isn't a metal detector. It's based more on the various systems used in chemical detectors. In short, it doesn't respond to a mine's metallic casing. It actually detects the elements used in explosives. Basically, it's similar to the sensor that the old man gave you. The one that responds to the smell of C4. That's why you can accurately detect the location of mines, despite the fact that you're in a metal-based structure.
So in hard difficulty, there's a mine on one of these canisters going around the conveyor belt, and you gotta freeze it on the fly. It's pretty cool.
Who's there?
Who's there? I'll tell you who. Me. I'll take that. Totally dangerous. You sure it's even found?
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, Are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
Alright, we'll intensify patrols.
That's a cool
Anything
foreshadowing
else?
for the Arsenal Tengus.
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before.
Right? It's so exposed right there.
Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
Freeze!
Freeze, girl. I'm loony Russian terrorist,
Of
not
course
dead
not.
cell.
What a thing to say.
Jumps off the ledge.
Not a chance.
Jumps off the ledge. Where'd she go? Where'd she go?
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a dead cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean? Watch yourself, she knows how to fight. Does she really? She looks like a girl. I wouldn't say that. She doesn't really look like a girl. Boom-tsh. I'll be here all week. Oh shit.
Who's there?
I Thankfully that doesn't count as a alert. Cause he didn't call for alert.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb, 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my
What's
soul
Ronnie
by
confused about?
playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine.
Of omission.
One of omission.
And arrogance.
And arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards
Yo
in struts G
comprendo.
and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
I didn't ask for Peg Leg Peter. I'm not that insensitive. I might have asked for Peter. I don't know about Peg Leg Peter. I don't do that. You know? That'd be rude. You can walk off this ledge. Haha. The skills, they come. Skill for kills. Kills for skills. Agent. Whoops. Is there a black guy who doesn't die horribly in MGS? Kenzo asks. Possibly not. Python kind of sounds black, but he's definitely not black, I don't think. And he doesn't die, at least not on camera. But there was the other peg leg guy from Portable Ops. He dies horribly. Works for the CIA or whatever.
Well done. It looks like there are no more bombs in that strut. Now, head for the other struts.
I didn't call you for that. I called you to hear more sob stories. It's fine.
Raiden, like I said before, there's a huge load of C4s at the bottom of Strut H that won't show up on the radar. The old man's right. There's got to be the same thing in Shell 1. Watch your back.
Oh. He doesn't die. That we know of.
There's somebody there.
Enemy in the area. Increase security alert. I like Drebin's line at the end because, and they owe a shitload of money. Oh, I tried to shoot out the radio because I haven't done that yet. Oh, Kevin from Edgar Rising. He's alright. Where was the nerd over here?
Nothing here.
There it is. Yeah. So when I was first, oh, he's coming towards me. Might as well shoot him in the face. That was a close one. I think I knocked out one of the. I think I knocked out the sentry with the radar. Ah, you trolling game. Ah. So I should miss a. They should come looking for him because he's not doing the alert.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Look at my mustache.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Stand by your man. Gotta go right now.
Why are you late with your status report?
Go. Haha. Let me equip this suppressor. This fucking camera. You caused the alert debacle of 2014. Whoa.
Freeze!
Michael Roger. Arons. Let me see if I can kiss the poster now. First, let me see if I get our car.
Raiden, go pick up the new sensor Stillman told you about. The one that can detect odorless C4s. Head for the kitchen off Strut C's mess hall. That's the room Stillman was hiding in, and he's left the sensor there for you.
What can I do for you, Jack? I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Judge
Don't be
McJudgerson.
too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got
Stop
no
judging
right
people,
to
they
go around
God.
pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes you've got no choice but to lie.
You're right. I guess it is necessary sometimes.
Rose?
It's nothing. Well,
Rose?
see ya.
It's, nothing. Bye. Yeah.
Raiden, go pick...
Yeah. Haha.
Raiden, go pick up...
Yeah. I see Snake still think about it. I've had to do that plenty of times.
Go pick up that sensor for odorless
God,
C4.
everybody's so...
It should be in that room.
So
in Strut
fucking
C
nagging
where you
about that
found
sensor.
Pete.
Ah.
Raiden, go pick up...
Choo. Alright, one more Rose call.
What's up, Jack?
Nah.
Hang in there.
I'll hang in there with this fake lady on the wall. It's better than you, Rose. Maybe Mr. X was... No. Mr. X not interested. Right. Huh. This must be the ladies' bathroom, huh? Now there you go. Step on it. Man, look at all this battle damage from the Great Alert debacle. The watermelons. It's on.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of Strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The
Pliskin,
detonator
you fuck
just
up.
woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Raiden, the one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
I can back
Right.
there in
Move.
200.
Get to the bottom of Strut A now!
Get there now. Oh, you mean right now? You mean shouldn't? Okay. Before I go though, let's give this one more shot.
Jack, you okay? Hang in there. Jack? Be careful, Jack.
I don't know. I don't know how to activate this thing. Colonel's just gonna fucking tell me to go defuse that shit. He's the most boring guy in the world.
Raiden, get to the bottom of Strut A ASAP.
ASAP.
Engaging the enemy would waste valuable time. Avoid detection at all costs.
Versus something now, huh, girl? I'm all over her.
Jack, tell me you're all right.
So clingy. I'll go ahead and save, even though I haven't left the area, so the save isn't even going to register.
Don't give up.
This is a repeat of what happened in the tank chapter. Basically, when I first started streaming Metal Gear Solid 2, I went to the girl with the black bikini, the two-piece black bikini in the locker room in the tank, in the tanker, and it took me forever to try and find the cutscene where Snake is like masturbating to her, and I never found it. I wasted like 10 minutes there. It was pretty annoying, and it happened again. Maybe these Easter eggs never existed. Maybe we just made them up in my head. Oh. Boom, 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 boom.
Hmm? Is there somebody there?
Not good. That was some CAG timing. You guys like to hear my butt clench in real time? Once you play these games. Oh, cool! I'm gonna get the Fortune fight. Fortune is kind of interesting. I'll show you.
Raiden, Bliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me.
I only taught him to cook microwaves in water being boiled, never into microwave.
Get the hell out of
I didn't
there.
teach him that technique.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Strut
Pete! Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it.
Of all people?
I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Nah, poor Peter Stillman, he was alright. For a fucking liar, like dirtbag, he was alright. They rearranged his room for optimal boss battle efficiency. I think on the hard difficulty, there's a bomb. Like right here or something like that. Like on top of this thing. Somewhere along this. So we're not there, so we just gotta worry about this one. So the Fortune boss fight is on a timer. You can't hurt her, so you just gotta wait for the timer to expire, and then we just finish the boss fight.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the President. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
That boss battle. The room has a lot of cover, and you can basically hide in between the cover while she shoots at you and explodes the cover, and then you hide to the next piece of cover. It's no big deal in this type of difficulty, but in hard difficulty, she blasts away the cover like nothing, and she very quickly leaves you with no cover, so you're constantly running around, dodging everything, and just pure dodging because you don't have any cover at all. But there's a very cheap way to avoid all that.
For our bomb neutralization.
A very cheap exploit.
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
Fuck 'em.
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jeff, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this
What
mission.
by that?
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Upper level of Strut A, you say? Let me just equip my rations just to be safe. But if I do it right, which I know I would not do right, if I do it right, I won't need any rations and I won't even need to use cover. It's quite comical. These cockroaches on the floor is one of the things that the HD version has fucked up with. Sometimes it does not load the cockroaches, so the camera just focuses on the floor for no reason. See right there, you wouldn't know why the camera was looking down. You don't know why the camera was looking at her feet.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this
Raiden
moment would
Kenobi,
come.
you're my only scope.
Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father.
Your father.
Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune.
Lady,
lucky in war,
nothing will please you more.
And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
I don't want to sound morbid, but I don't think she's tried hard enough to kill herself. So when you do, actually let me do this. When you do this pop-up cover, what you're actually doing, well, let me shoot at her a little bit. It's kind of cool. You're like, whoa.
You missed.
You're like, whoa. You have invulnerability phases. Oops. I'm already not doing it perfect. This is a trick that's actually easy to do in other difficulties, because in other difficulties he just shoots at you like. There we go. 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 Whoa. There we go. There we go. Ah, she missed. Oh shit, she already had it charged up. It's pretty easy to do because there's a lot of like frames. See? Ooh, that was a close one. She wouldn't hit me there. Oh, fuck that one up. Alright, so I basically beat the fight at this point when she starts shooting at the roof.
Right.
It's a really funny like
Batman
exploit
just
you could use that
contacted
makes
us
the fight
directly.
trivial in hard difficulties.
Batman called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, right?
What?
There you
He's
go.
killed
There you
off
go on the
Peter.
chat.
Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, right?
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
What's with these 400
So he's
seconds?
planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Batman called us. We usually called him on the red phone.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul.
Carry
It wasn't
on my
him.
wayward son.
I expected more of this one.
We'll be there when you
But
be
he couldn't kill
gone.
you, I see.
I don't know
Completely useless.
the song.
Then
Bow,
he's
wow,
all
wow.
mine.
Later. Then.
Now!
Ryan thinks he's so clever. Ryan thinks that like the force fields are fun of her. I like the vamp getting shot in the forehead scene in Mary Spider 4 way better. I like the gun porn in MGS4, where like Snake's just adjusting his sights and like grabbing the gun, and then he's like bracing against his shoulder. You too, was so there we go.
Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die?
Has
Alone again?
and
Cheated out
and
of
whatever,
death
but like,
again?
has Fortune tried like taking a bunch of sleeping pills and overdosing on like over-the-counter drugs? Has he tried like,
longer, Dad?
I don't know, there's like a billion different ways to kill yourself besides like trying to get people to
punished
shoot
me
at you.
enough.
That's like the hardest way to kill yourself. Try to like orchestrate a suicide by cop is like, it's so, I mean, not that I thought about this. Yeah, see, that's why I shouldn't have, that's why I shouldn't talk about this stuff, because then I start making jokes about it.
I thought you could give me peace. But
She's
you
looking for a
couldn't kill
warrior's
me
death.
either.
A warrior's death. You patak! Get out of here! You can't give me what I need. Go.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already. I can't die twice.
Spoilers, yes you can. Alright, I'm definitely gonna beat Fat Man before the end of this gameplay section. But I don't know how much further than that I'm gonna get to. There's the mines. I knew there was gonna be mines here eventually. And the birds keep on shitting. They keep on shitting. What I wanna equip? I guess I'll equip the rations. Hey, bullets! This motherfucker.
Freeze! Huh? Don't kill me.
Don't kill me. Whoops.
Don't.
I let go of R1, so he shot him in the chest. Wow. I only have 400 seconds to do something that takes me about 100 seconds. Ah! I wonder if they
Who's there?
I never pay attention if they give you less time and higher difficulties. They probably do. The whole reason why I had the debacle of the century, there we go, was because I wasn't trying to kill anybody. I was trying to use I was trying to use tranquilizers, and that's why, like, I just ran around in circles because I didn't have the tranquilizer gun yet. I just ran around in circles, getting caught like 17 times. It was pretty sad. Hey, Boyd. So Famine is actually kind of a cool boss because he starts placing bombs around you in the environment, and they start taking down. And if you don't find him and blow up in the time, it's like an instant death. What do you call that? Like it's a death
So you're
trigger.
the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
He likes to punctual man. You heard that?
I am Fat Man.
Ooh.
I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. And can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time and life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare.
Look at that water. Look at that wine texture.
The party's about to start.
Or juice. He's probably drinking Hawaiian punch. This game's like amazing with its graphical detail.
Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you!
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history.
Fat man loves his
as the
hands. He
man
gets them
who beat Peter
manicured.
Stillman.
I was gonna say
That's
panicured.
the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
Thank you.
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
Got a good
6
things on
months
sale, stranger.
The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it
Thank
what
you.
you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. Set me free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension. So that I can become the Emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist!
I like that scene. That's pretty good.
That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bomb.
Oh, there it is.
Laugh and grow fat. Let's move.
Ryan's like, huh? Why? I don't want to move. Alright, first things first, you probably should defuse the bombs. Even though on lower difficulty, you probably have time to do a lot of damage. There it is. So, equip your lethal weapon to knock him on the floor and then shoot him in the head with a tranquilizer. If you have a chance, keep shooting him in the head. So he's running, so I'm gonna quit my lethal thing. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I don't have to get fused down until the timer actually starts counting down.
Get out of my way!
Oh, where is he? Fuck, couldn't get it. Oh, he got me. Whoa. Oh wait, it's counting. I could party. Got him because he has such little health.
How about a little time off from bombs?
That was pretty funny.
My suit. Oh no.
I'm just to wear
I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
So was that scene actually added? Because I didn't recognize it from the original Sons of Liberty. And I felt like it was added in substance, but I wasn't sure.
No use. Once it's activated,
Jen
there's
on
no
this chat is saying
stopping
that
the
it is, and
Where
I'll
did
take
you
her word for
plant
it, because I thought the same thing, but I wasn't sure.
Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
I can't drag him off the edge because he's actually alive. That means I'll end up killing him. Sorry, Kencho. This guy survives.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't
Some
been
effort
in the
into it.
Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Defused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
I
It's a
defused Fat Man
mess.
right in the
bomb
fucking
crippled
face.
H-Strike.
In the face.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the President and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the
He's my
heliport
bro,
right
boo.
now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the
I
President
wouldn't say
is?
that.
No, that one's all yours.
Just gonna attack with bare
President is at
hands
the
and
top of our rescue
hind
list.
D.
These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
There we go. There we go. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I don't wanna get... I could have a billion alerts, a billion continues, a billion is everything, but I wanna have 0 kills.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
Yes, I love Dead or Alive. I love Team Fortress. Please donate to the Mumble server. This is my monotone voice.
But come, let's get out of the way. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
This is one of the big
I've been
faults
known to
of
keep you backup,
MGS2.
including a relay
There's a lot more story, but a lot
Ordered
less
by
actual
whom?
cutscenes and a lot more coded conversations. And
Why won't
this is
you
the excuse
identify
they gave.
yourself?
There is no need
That
for
if
you
they
to
just
know.
talk in regular
I'll
form,
decide whether I
they'll
need
get
to know.
eavesdropped on. But
You
with
are not yet trusted
coded
to make
conversations,
such
for some reason it's
decisions.
encrypted or some shit. I don't fucking
I'll
know.
tell you something you do need to know.
It just seemed kind of like an
The current
excuse to use
location
less
of the
sources
president.
and
What?
because coded conversations
Or
are cheaper.
rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling
The
me
colonel starts
this?
freaking out towards
Do
the
I
very
need to
end.
repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You
Ask
understand
Fernando.
that?
Of course. But you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
Alright, if he's still up there, I'll save and kill him.
The hostages are being held
Are you
in B1
Ames?
conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplify. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. The security card will unlock all level 2 security doors.
See, Metal Gear Solid 3's
including the one in
cutscenes were
the core.
almost all actual cutscenes. There was
called
very
the
little of the
Vanguard.
important
It
story
works
happened
together
in
with your
recorded
body's own
conversations.
electronic field
That was
and
mostly just
watches.
set up
The core is more heavily
for the
guarded than any
cutscenes
other
where
section
it
of the
all
big shell.
happened and it was all cool.
You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
Damn, bro,
One of the
where you keep that
terrorists?
shit?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have the nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke-capable headboard Shadow Moses infamy.
Ran into Metal Gear is pretty horrible. With Metal Gear,
What the hell is going
it doesn't
on?
go Metal Gear.
Games the rest.
What's this for?
I have not been able to look at you guys for a while because
Keep the
it's been
controller's vibration function on.
fuck up.
What do I need a cell phone for?
I do landlines only. The cell phone was a weird item. It was pretty like it appeared like in 2 areas that I know of.
Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
A lot of cool stuff you can do with them. Not this time. Alright, let me save and see if Fat Man's still up there. If he's not, too bad.
What can I do for you, Jack?
How about saving? Why else would I call you? It's not like I enjoy your conversation or your company. Just fucking save my game and do me a favor and shut the fuck up right afterwards, okay? Okay? I actually do not hate Rose as much as other people do.
Got a minute, Jack?
It's kind of silly. She's kind of a silly character, but I don't hate her with
on
a
where
passion.
Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the
No
head
doubt
of the
whatsoever.
terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the President needs you, I think. Disguise
I think,
yourself
I'm not
as
sure,
enemy
though.
personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Agent Coulson. But nobody gives a fuck because it's so stupid. Look at me go up there. I guess he's not there no more. Victory Dar. Let's see. Huh. I should commit seppuku. Oh, that's where we're gonna fight the Harrier. Hurry, Harrier. Hurry. Yeah, I got 11 minutes left. I'm gonna try and collect the AK. I wonder if you wear the disguise in these areas, if they instantly alert to you, or if they just like try and look at you like who's that man? And once they get close to you, then they alert. Who's that lady? Sexy lady. Just double checking. Look at my BDU. It says PU when I look at you. Oh, the jokes never stop. Thanks. I could never. There we go. That's what I always want to do there. Why you late for a status report? There it is. You got the PSG-1. I mean, AKS-74U US Take 3X.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Running with an AK. Is the M4 in here?
With your status report. What's going on?
Nah. Upstairs. But now I gotta wait for these guys to wake everybody up.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Yes. I'll try to keep him awake for as long as possible. At least he gets up in my grill.
Nothing here.
The mining type. I feel like there's gonna be mines in one of these rooms. I don't know why I have that aching feeling. My achy breaky heart. Alright, don't have that yet. Mines? No mines. But there is laser tripwire here. Yeah. There's game 4. PSG1, I don't got that yet. So I ain't gonna crawl down there yet. 3, I can't afford that yet. Alright. I'm on my way. Actually, there was one more room back there. The very entrance. I don't remember if it was locked or not. I think it might have been. Whoa, buddy. Equip the blue one, not the red one. I should be in and out, so it shouldn't matter. Oh, it's level 3. Yep. Why are you late for a status report again? It's not suspicious at all. Alright, got 6 minutes to go. I guess I'll try and make it as close as possible to Ames, but I won't trigger the Ames cutscene because that should be long as poop. Long as poop! No, but stop. Whoop! That was not smart. I really should have looked before I leave. Off my BDU, and then the camera would have instantly seen me as writing, and it would have been another debacle of 2014. Another idiot debacle. Give me my items. Hey, sexy lady. Up, up, up. So much lockers. The G4. Some magazines. This sexy lady. Oh. I don't know what's up with her. She looks extra 12 years old. I'm just gonna close that one for y'all. I don't want nobody to get in trouble looking at that. I'm talking about. Oh, 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 oh. Nada. Alright, I really want to bust that camera. I really want to bust both these cameras because cameras give me a hard time. Boop, 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 boop. Wonder what that was. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. Sparks flying out of everything. Hey, what up, bro? Hey, how's it going? All right. No more cameras here. I really wanted some coded calls, but got so little time left. this. Nope. I'm gonna go get the directional microphone first. And then I'll make it to the room of Ames. This guy is doing crazy running around stuff. Whoa! Y'all saw that, right? He really bumped into me, and like I said, that would have been the end of it. Oh yeah, God, pretty good, huh? Venus in Cancer. Yeah, I think that guy's gonna start running.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Colonel, there's this parrot here.
What's that bird?
Parrot, isn't it?
Probably a large budgie. Parakeets get used to humans easily and are talkative, so they are real playful and fun. Hurts when they bite, though, and keeping their cage clean is quite a task. Having one isn't all fun and games.
You sure know a lot about parakeets.
I had my own once.
I didn't know that.
I never mentioned it?
No, this is the first time.
Really?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of other things that I don't know about you yet.
Yeah, actually, well, there's a lot more.
Rose?
Jack,
What?
after this mission is over, let's talk about lots of things.
Oh,
Yeah,
lots of things.
Let's.
Good luck.
Pliskin, do you read me?
What's up, Raiden?
I just ran into a guy decked out like a ninja.
A ninja?
Yeah. Do you know anything about this?
No. Can you trust that costumed freak?
I don't know. But the colonel told me to follow the guy's instructions.
And like a good soldier, you'll do it, right? I'll let you in on a little secret, kid. The ninja that was publicized in the Shadow Moses incident no longer exists. The guy you met has no connection whatsoever with the incident.
And how do you know that?
Because I do.
Huh?
Just be careful who you trust, okay?
Be careful. There you go. The fucker's running. Hello. There you go. Ah. Boop, 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 boop. Run!
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna choke over this guy real quick. There we go.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
One of those guys is Ames.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
All right.
What can I do for you, Jack?
Let's see what she nagged me about this time.
Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Oh, again, nagging.
Fine? Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay, then. Let's talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh, yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes Oh, look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you liked to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
It's a promise. Alright, and I promise you I'll be back. This is the end of the run as we know it.
Hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
I'll continue Monday. I'll punch these plates. Oh, he's coming this way. Great, great. Coming this way, huh? You had to come this way. Go away.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Yeah, no problems here. No problems. Except for the mystery of the breaking plate. I actually gotta use a gun. Oh shit! This is gonna end well. This fucking horse has tricked me. This fucking horse has tricked me.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute. What are you up to? Freeze!
Okay. This is as good as end of
Right, come in.
Oh gosh, that's
Right.
violent. That's almost Johnny Sasaki-esque with his butt sticking up. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys tune in next time. Have a nice night.